Hey guys, it's Nicole again. I got another video. This one is going to be a peanut butter chocolate spread. It's so good. And think hazelnut, the hazelnut Nutella, kind of like that. And it's keto, and it's delicious, and it's only a couple of ingredients, and it's got some good fats in it, and it's really good. You'll like it. So let me show you what you're going to need. So for this recipe, you're going to need some cocoa powder. Now, I wish I kept my label because I get this at Costco and it's an organic, no sugar added, very clean cocoa powder. So there's very, very, very low carb, and it's a really good one. But I don't have the wrapper. So if you do have a Costco, check it out. So I have cocoa powder, an avocado, almond butter or peanut butter. You know what we're going to do? Okay, you're going to need almond butter or peanut butter, and I'll tell you in a minute what we're going to do. And then a honey derivative. This is the sucrose syrup. It is, it's made with corn flour and erythritol. It's 28 grams of carbs, but 20 of it is fiber. So you're looking at about, and then 6 of it is sugar alcohols. So you're looking at about 2 carbs per 2 tablespoons, so 1 carb per tablespoon. You can use this, or you can use a maple syrup if you want to. However, it'll give it a different flavor. You know, it will taste more mapley. This is just a sweetener. I have not tried it with just erythritol, no honey or derivative. I've only used this because I feel like it makes it the consistency correct. So hey, by all means, play with it. Try it out and see what you think if you want to just use some powdered erythritol or whatever. And then we're going to use our the peanut butter here. But what I'm thinking, let me go get it and I'll show you what I'm thinking. Do you get where I'm going? Let's try this. I have not done this yet. So if you have not seen my video that I posted yesterday, check it out, of my keto, or my perfect keto haul. But the nut butters was in there, and I am not a fan of nut butters. If they're the perfect keto brand, I feel like they're very watery. So yesterday, Cruz and I played with it, and we found that if you refrigerate it and it's rock hard, you feel that. But if you sit it out a minute and you knead it, once it softens a little bit, that it does thicken up. It is very fatty, and I'm still not a fan, but I think I'm gonna try it in this, just because I hate to throw it away. So I don't think I'm gonna use my peanut butter. I think I'm gonna use the nut butters. Now let's see the difference. So this is organic, just roasted peanuts in it, and it's got 16 grams of fat, 5 carbs, 3 fibers. So that's 2 grams of net carbs per 2 tablespoons. And then here we have 21 grams of fat, so the fat is better. 6 grams of carbs, 4 fiber, 2 net carbs also for 2 tablespoons. Same net carbs, more fat, more calories in this one. Again, they're both pretty clean. This is a very clean peanut butter that I get. I get it from Sprouts. So anyway, I think that's what we're going to do. So let me show you how you're going to do this, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I got my avocado. I wanted to show you a trick I just learned. I've always just squeezed them and gone that way, and I usually buy them hard so that because we use a lot of avocado, so that they don't go bad by the time, you know, we use them as they ripen. Well, if you take your avocado and you look at this little, I don't know, root thing or whatever it is, stem, if you push it out, it comes out easily and looks green, it's perfectly ripe. If it looks black, it's overripe. And that looks ripe. So I'm going to cut it and see what it looks like. Look at it. It's beautiful and it's soft, so it's going to work. So anyway, that trick works. Something for you to try out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add into our Ninja here, our avocado, and you're going to do a whole avocado. So just squeeze it in. I, of course, took the pit out. I just squeeze it. Okay. Yum. If you love avocado, you're gonna love this. And it's not, I shouldn't say that because it's not very prevalent, like it's not very, oh, that's straight up avocado. But it is really, really good. Okay, I had to pause you for a second. I had my hands were all oogie. Okay, so you're going to have 1 full avocado. I'm going to add of this sucralin, sucralin syrup. It's the honey alternative. I'm going to add about 1/8 of a cup. I'm not going to measure it. It's just, you know, about 1/8 of a cup, and that's to sweeten it up. So there's that. And then we're going to add this nut butter. So I've been kneading it. Let's see how this works. I'm going to add about 1/4 cup. You know, a little bit more. I'm trying to get it out because it's still hard in some spots. There we go. Okay. What do we got? Quarter cup. Okay, that's about 1/4 cup. And then 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. So I've got my little spoon, or my measuring cup here, of cocoa powder. And that is it. So you have the full avocado, 1/4 cup of almond butter, peanut butter, your nut butters, whatever you use that is keto friendly. 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 1/8 cup of your honey substitute, or try maple syrup. I can't promise it'll be good, but I don't see why not, because I love maple syrup. But let's see where we're at. There we go. Let me cream it up. Okay, while this finishes creaming so it's not loud in your earballs, I will pause the video and I'll be back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so we made the spread, sorry, it's not hazelnut, it's chocolate. I meant to tell you that if you want a hazelnut spread, just add hazelnut extract or use the hazelnut nut butter. That might work. So I made, again, I used the Perfect Keto nut butter, the cocoa powder, the avocado, and this syrup. It made a pretty good amount for just one avocado. I made about 3/4 of a cup. So, and you won't need much. It's really good. So let me show you what it looks like. Before I do, I'm going to show you a little bring back to childhood snack, I guess. But later I'm going to show you how to make homemade keto graham crackers, and that would be really good with those. So let me show you what I'm going to do with it now, though. Okay, so there it is. There's the nut butter. Now the spread, the only thing I would say that looks different than the way I normally make it, because I normally use almond butter or, you know, store-bought peanut butter, is you can see the oil from the nut butter in here. But if you keep it refrigerated, I don't see why it wouldn't work. So what I'm going to do, your little kid snack, I mean, I don't know if you ate this as a kid, but I used to like it. So add your butter to the celery. And then I have these Bake Believe. They are sugar-free keto chocolate chips. I've got them in white chocolate. And just add those to the top, and you have your little bugs on a log, or whatever you wanted to call it. Isn't that cute? Let's see how it tastes. Bugs on a log, or whatever you want to call it. It's got the Bake Believe white chocolate chips. Hold on. Okay, that was not pretty, but look at my hand. I will tell you, that's where I'll use the nut butter. It's really good. It doesn't taste watery or just off. Like, it tastes peanut buttery when it's mixed in with the chocolate. I think that's the avocado, which is weird because the nut butters are very fatty, and so is avocado. So you think it would be, that's really good. So what I would do is probably just dunk it. I probably wouldn't put the chocolate chips on top, and I'm a big celery eater. I eat celery a few times a week because I like it, but usually I eat it dunked in ranch. It was good. Okay, so I'm telling you how good it is with the perfect keto nut butter that I dogged yesterday. But I'm going to tell you another thing. Let me show you so you can see it. Okay, there's my drink from earlier that I made. I'm just using it for the cup. So here's the nut butter. I did not heat it. I did not do anything but leave it on the counter till it softened. And so I could knead it and put it in the recipe. And let me show you. It's like the bag is splitting, and I don't know. I just see it. I am not impressed. So although it worked in this recipe, see how thick it is when you let it compared to yesterday's video? It tastes better too, thicker. I love Perfect Keto's stuff, but I can't get over this. So even though I'm telling you, I'll show you some more. Look, see it? Like the bag is ripping, and I didn't do anything to it. I didn't heat it. I didn't do anything. I could see if I heated it or something. So even though it worked in this recipe, I will use it. I will use it just because I have it, but I will not buy it again. I will go back to using my regular butter. Okay, that's it for the nut butter, or the spread. As you see, I'm licking it off a knife. I really like it. It's good. So, sweet tooth, definitely use it. And I really think it would taste good with the maple syrup if you don't have the sucrin honey. But give it a try. It's really, really good. I hope you like it.